What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we are jumping into Green Arrow, issue number 11. And throughout this series, Green Arrow has been spearheading the main plot for the dawn of DC. We know that Amanda Waller is working for the secret organization, pulling all of the strings in the background. By manipulating Green Arrow, using his family, using Malcolm Merlyn, she has been able to get Green Arrow to go on a mission to grab the mask, the one that holds all of the heroes' secrets, every confession that they ever did in Heroes in Crisis. Green Arrow and Arsenal now find themselves toe-to-toe with the Justice League, a defense mechanism in place to prevent the mask from ever being stolen. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up with Roy Harper. We pick up with Oliver Queen, and the two of them are facing off against the Justice League. Now, obviously, this is not the real Justice League. This is a Sanctuary Protocol, really hard light holograms. But these things can still pack one heck of a punch. And while they may find themselves surrounded, this is when the rest of the Arrow family shows up. They come in, they start kicking some butt. But even with their help, this isn't enough. With the hard light programming mimicking the Justice League's abilities, the Arrow family is out of their league. Being ambushed in this situation, there's no way they can win, as Oliver tells everybody to make a retreat, to get out of the cave. He is able to grab the mask. Superman, using his heat vision, we see the cave entrance collapse on itself. Everybody making it out alive, unscathed and unharmed. This is when Oliver gets in contact with Amanda Waller. He lets her know that the mission is done, but he is not bringing the mask in. She needs to hold up her end of the bargain. Where is Malcolm Merlyn? Now, Oliver knew exactly what was going to happen next. This is where Oliver gets teleported away. He tells Roy to go see your daughter, and Ollie disappears. This is what gives us a small introduction into who is Malcolm Merlyn. His stage name back in the day was the Magician. Archery was one of his best skills. An absolute ace of a shot. He didn't know it at the time, but a young Oliver Queen had seen the skill of the Magician, and this inspired him. This is where it began. They would enter and leave each other's lives. Tommy, the son of Malcolm Merlyn, he would eventually become friends with Oliver Queen. Their lives would continue to intermingle, no one knowing that Malcolm Merlyn's true life was the life of an assassin, trained by Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins, trained to be the best in the world. And one day, Oliver Queen sought him out. After being stranded on that deserted island, he wanted to learn more, and so Malcolm trained him. Tommy never followed in his father's footsteps, so he felt like this was a second chance, a second son to teach him everything that he knows. After learning the truth, Oliver Queen was not happy with him. Malcolm wanted him to join with him, but Oliver couldn't do that. This is what began their years-long battle between one another. Whether it be the Justice League or his family, their paths would continue to cross over and over and over again. Neither of them ever able to truly finish the job. That's why he went to Amanda Waller, asking for the right tools and the right resources. He played it out so that Oliver Queen would never be allowed around his family again. He broke them apart. He broke Oliver Queen down. He thought he had him. But then Malcolm Merlyn got stranded in the future. The time machine broken, trapped in the same fake world that he had set up for Oliver Queen. But in this time, he believes he found what he was missing. What would finally give him the edge to beat Oliver Queen. He had to understand his greatest enemy. He had to survive. And in this time, stranded away in the future for years, he trained. He knew eventually Waller or Oliver Queen would come for him. And that's what brings us to right now, present day. Oliver Queen showing up in front of Malcolm Merlyn, stranded here, lost for years. He is furious. He tells Oliver that after all of this time, he has learned that Ollie is the better archer. But that doesn't mean that Malcolm won't kill him. He has been going through the mask, going through the confessions of the heroes, individuals like Arsenal. But among all of these people, Oliver Queen has no confession. Even more than this, Malcolm Merlyn has figured out how to activate it. All alone, locked here in the future. What better way to end the life of Oliver Queen than by using his family? As we see every member of the Arrow family, they come descending down on Oliver Queen, giving the order to kill him once and for all. Ollie tries to hold back. He doesn't want to throw any punches at them. He doesn't want to hurt them. And in his hesitation, we see Green Arrow get beat down. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Not a bad issue if you're not familiar with Malcolm Merlyn. This issue really gives you the opportunity to catch up on who he is, where he comes from, give you a little bit of his background on why this rivalry has continued on for all of these years. Now, obviously, summarizing it down into one comic doesn't do Malcolm Merlyn the justice that he deserves. Their stories some have been great and phenomenal, others not so great. But you cannot deny the dynamic between Oliver Queen and Malcolm Merlyn, the feud that has gone on between the two of them. Now, Oliver Queen is out here trying to hunt down Malcolm Merlyn, and I get it because of everything that he has done, but the biggest threat currently facing him is Amanda Waller. I'm just hoping that Roy Harper and the others begin to focus on her. We can only imagine that this Malcolm Merlyn arc is gonna last maybe 1 or 2 issues, and then either he's gonna be able to escape, or, maybe he gets stuck in the future still. I don't feel like this Malcolm Merlyn storyline is gonna have huge significance moving forward. This is really just Oliver Queen getting his payback, and then he's going to redirect his focus solely on Amanda Waller. And that's the story that I'm truly interested in. Because DC's done a great job at least covering up what the true intention is. Now, on the surface, it looks like the usual Amanda Waller wants to get rid of powered people. But as we learn in the Flash comic, she thinks that there are bigger things at play. Now, the Flash comic we will be covering in the next issue, the next video. But she has an issue with superpowered individuals. That seems like the surface level problem. That they're too much of a threat, speedsters are causing the decay of the world, whatever it may be. But there's more going on here. There's more that we are not privy to yet. Because the end of the day, the organization that she works for, they're not a good organization. They don't have the best of intentions in mind. Amanda Waller is using them for their power, for their access. Because if you're gonna go and take down Superman and his friends, you better have some powerful allies behind you. But with the Justice League disband, the Titans doing a relatively good job in their own title. But all of this has been coming down to Green Arrow Oliver Queen. And I am here for him getting his flowers. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It's going to get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with Green Arrow series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.